Oh. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a very cold Brands Hatch, where I'm just about to get run over. So, welcome back to Brands Hatch. Welcome to another episode of Rob Goes Racing. And here we go. A little bit of circuit just to prove I am here. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago I got a very late phone call from my mate Colin at Shine Automotive, who I raced here 2 years ago with in the EnduroKA, saying, do you fancy doing one of the sprint races? Because at Ford Power Live here at Brands Hatch, they do sprint races. An EnduroKA series that does sprint races. No, I can't get my head around it either. So yeah, today I'm just going to go through what I'm going to do in the car. I'm literally going to go and do qualifying in a second. Well, I'm going to go and do scrutineering in a minute, and then we'll be qualifying at around about 10:30, and then I'll have one session in the car, one 15-minute race right at the end of the day. After that, yeah, I'll come back and I'll have a chat while I drive home on the 4.5-hour drive home. See you soon. Morning, everybody. Welcome back. We've just done qualifying, and understandably and expectedly, seeing I've not been in the car for 2 years, or that car for 2 years, and I've not driven the circuit for 2 years, I am appreciably the slowest person in our team. Now, that's probably all going to change. Hopefully that's all going to change after I do my few race laps. Now, I am going to be in the car in the last race of the day, literally the last race of the day. It's down to me, so provided none of my other teammates have a problem or there isn't a mechanical which can't be fixed, I get the last race of the day. Going off of what happened in qualifying, I'm not expecting to be anywhere. My usual rule of don't be last is going to be firmly in play, and I'm just going to try and get round and not be last. Right, so very quick one. What is an EnduroKA? So Ford KA, I will tell you what, I'll throw some B-roll over the top of this as I speak to you. So Ford KA, built from 2000s, early 2000s, let's say early 2000s till 2008, with very limited modifications. It's got a roll cage in it, it's got a fire extinguisher, it's got a race seat, race harness, some Minolite replica wheels with very, very sticky tyres on them, and that's about it. The exhaust is incredibly standard. The air filter is just the standard pattern Ford air filter. There is nothing you're allowed to do to these cars to make them particularly quick. There is things you can do to make them quick, but it would be in any one make series, people find ways to make them quick, so I'm not going to go into sharing secrets on that one. Apart from that, it's a nice little car, it's a nice little series, very friendly series, and we're around helping out other teams are helping us out. As I said, very friendly way to come and start your motorsport career. Anyway, I've got to get back because I've got people to meet, things to do, and food to eat because I'm fat. So I'll see you in a second, probably after a race. See you soon. So what am I doing right now? So weird thing is, I felt like I was stretching for the pedals. So now changing where I sit to see if I can get more comfortable in the car. The more comfortable you are, the more you feel like you're one with the car and you can push the car. So just try to get a little bit more comfortable.
Right, so this is the last race of the day, and Rob, Challenge Fatty, is out, and I think he's got a bit of brown pants going on. His first ever rolling start. And there he is in our car, right there. Let's see how he gets on. Go on, Rob. We've challenged Fatty today.
Right, that's me done my race. Hopefully there'll be some B-roll footage which Colin's taken for me, and I might see if I can get some vegan cars as well. It was only a 15-minute race. Yes, I lost a couple of places, but considering I was doing 1 minute 6s in the race, in quality, and now I'm down to 104s, I'm very, very happy with that. If anybody who watches Shadow Automotive channel, I hope you do. Also, guest starring Lou. Wave, Lewis. I'll catch back up with you when we're in the shed and we'll go through it a bit more detail. Hello everybody and welcome back to the shed. So quick roundup of what happened at the weekend. So as you saw, I was a bit hot and flustered after my race. It was a great fun race. Started out being slow as expected. I'd made a reasonable hash of the rolling start. Not used to rolling starts. It's a bit like a safety car start, but try to keep pace, make sure you have it in the right gear, right in the torque band, so that as soon as the green flag drops or the lights go out, you can accelerate away. Is a art in itself. One I think I got quite right. Luckily for me, just to make things more difficult, somebody in the race before us decided to blow their engine right on top of Paddock Hill Bend. If you know Brands Hatch at all, that is a almost blind, very fast downhill right-hander, and then basically as soon as we approached that corner, it was covered in oil and cement dust to soak up the oil. So for the first few laps, that was very, very exciting, charging into there with almost no grip and in a crowd of other cars. I held my own. I let past two people. One of the people who's starting from the back of the grid, who was insanely quick anyway and won previous races that day, he came past me. The person I was in 7th, the person who was in 8th came past me, so I dropped down to 9th. But from then on, I not only maintained, but I actually pulled a little bit of a gap to the person behind me. Quite happy, considering I only had 7 laps in qualifying to get used to the car and used to the track again. It takes quite a lot for me to get my head back into it nowadays. It's not like in the good old days when I was on karts and I could literally jump in any type of kart, whether it's 2-stroke, 4-stroke, in the dry and the wet, and be quick. Now I need a little bit more settling in time. But to be basically on the pace within 9 laps, say take away the first couple of laps of the actual race, I am very happy with that. And I want to say very, very big thank you to Colin and everybody at Channel Automotive, Megan, Nathan, Matt, Adrian, of course to Lewis, and also to Andy Burton as well, who has helped and given a little bit of advice to me. So I want to say very, very big thank you to them. I hope I'll be back out in a car soon. There will be another episode of Rob Goes Racing at some point in the future. Until then, I'll see you on the next episode. I'm not too sure what the next episode is going to be, but I will see you then. If you have been, thank you for watching. If you haven't been watching, what the hell are you doing? If you're just listening, I don't mind. If you're just listening and using this as a podcast while you work, great. It probably is quite a weird listen, but I don't care. You're listening and that means I get clicks and I get views. Yay! If you want to put any suggestions for future Rob Goes Racing episodes, put them in the comments below. If you want to tell me I drive like a idiot, comments below. If you want to say you're jealous of me, which is rare but fine, comments below. You get the idea. I will see you on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.